let's ride.
Neon reflections on a marble floor. Started with a dream, now it's so much more. Black silk jacket with the dragon thread. Built an empire from the words they said. They said I couldn't, I proved them wrong. Turned every setback into a victory song. Late nights grinding while the city slept. Promises made were promises kept. Walk 5 days in the kitchen glow, like the hunger burning deep below. Knife chop rhythm on the cutting board. Every move sharp like a warrior sword. Gold light shining through the rainy haze. Thinking back to those difficult days. Now the skyline knows exactly who. Stay loyal when the circle was few. Deep bass rumbling through the avenue. Dark clouds painting every window view. Luxury living but the core remains. Respect and honor running through my veins. Here to fight, here to rain. Here the lessons from the pain. Here the bass, here the truth.
Luxury and loyalty.
Luxury and loyalty, that's the foundation underneath my feet.
Luxury and loyalty.
Every victory earned, never cheat. Dragons watching from the skyline high. Fearless hearts that never compromise. Heavy crown but I keep my peace.
Luxury and loyalty.
Moonlight shining on the black sedan. Everything happened according to plan. Not because luck ever played a part. Discipline was written in my heart. Red lantern glow through the midnight mist. Every goal carefully checked off a list. Every bridge crossed, every lesson learned. Every setback became fuel that burned. Rock clang, bass slam. Every room knows exactly who I am. Knife chop, beat drop. Heavy dreams turning into stock. Cinematic strings in the background rise. Thunder rolling underneath the skies like a movie scene from a king's ascent. Every sacrifice was heaven sent. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern drive. That's the reason dreams survive. Stay humble when the money grows, because real loyalty always shows. Luxury and loyalty, that's the foundation underneath my feet.
Luxury and loyalty.
Every victory earned, never cheat. Dragons watching from the skyline high. Fearless hearts that never compromise. Heavy crown but I keep my peace.
Luxury and loyalty.
Dark jade pendant hanging from my chest, symbol of endurance through every test. Pressure made diamonds, that's no lie. Watch strongest spirits touch the sky. Steam rising from a midnight feast. Mindset stronger than a concrete beast. Focus vision through the smoke and noise. Built from discipline, not flashy toys. The city whispers through the rainy night by the kings who stay true despite every temptation and every disguise. Still keeping honor in their eyes. Money comes and money goes away. Character remains at the end of the day. That's why my circle still stands strong, because the foundation was right all along. Heavy drums like a marching parade, celebrating every move we make. Yeah, remembering every humble start, keeping gratitude inside the heart.
Luxury shine.
Loyalty lasts. One fades quickly, one survives the past. Black clouds floating above neon towers. Success growing like midnight flowers. Every season brought another trial, but persistence carried every mile. Hear the thunder in the bassline roll. Feel the hunger deep inside the soul. Hear the future calling out ahead, following the path the dragons led. No shortcuts on the road to greatness, only consistency and patience. Every chapter written line by line, every mountain climb one step at a time. Luxury isn't only golden stone, it's building something you truly own. Loyalties and word you say is what remains when storms arrive one day. That's the lesson written in the rain. That's the wisdom hidden in the pain. That's the goal that guides my way from yesterday to present day. Luxury and loyalty.
Luxury and loyalty.
Deep bass shaking every city street. Luxury and loyalty.
Luxury and loyalty.
Built from struggle, now complete. Dragons flying through the midnight sky. Straight born dreams that never die. Heavy crown, but the soul stays free.
Luxury and loyalty. Neon lights, dragon nights. Luxury, loyalty, forever.
neon rain dripping off the Dragon Gate. Every move precise, never leave it to the fate. Dark silk shadows in the midnight glow. Built from the bottom that the whole city knows. Cold wind sweeping through the market lane. Success carved from pressure and pain. Rock fire blazing like a phoenix soul. Every scar became part of the goal. Knife chop rhythm matching every snare. Steam clouds floating through the smoky air. Heavy footsteps on the ancient stone. The king built everything he owns. Red lights reflecting off the black sedan. Every chapter followed a master plan. No panic living in my bloodstream. I built reality from a dangerous dream. Deep bass growling underneath the streets. Like the heartbeat of a beast that never sleeps. Enemies whisper while the legends move. Quiet confidence, got nothing to prove. Hear the fire, hear the steel. Feel the pressure becoming real. Hear the drums, hear the cold. Kingpin taking full control.
Kingpin trap sessions.
808 shaking every intersection.
Kingpin trap sessions.
Built an empire through dedication. Dragons watching from the skyline glow. Fearless hearts where the cold winds blow. Heavy crown but no hesitation.
Kingpin trap sessions.
Moonlight shining through the kitchen smoke. Every promise made was never broke. Walk clang echo through the alleyway. Another lesson learned, another day. Knife chop, bass drop. Every rebel watching from the block. Steam rise, storm skies. Still focused with the dragon eyes. Dark orchestra under city lights. Violence dancing through endless nights. Cinematic scenes like a gangster film. Every challenge sharpened iron will. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern grind. Always 10 steps ahead in my mind. Every obstacle became a bridge. Every setback pushed me to the edge. Now the skyline carries my reflection. Built from patience and perfection. No shortcuts on the king's road. Every victory earned beneath the load.
Kingpin trap sessions.
808 shaking every intersection.
Kingpin trap sessions.
Built an empire through dedication. Dragons watching from the skyline glow. Fearless hearts where the cold winds blow. Heavy crown but no hesitation.
Trap session.
Night market buzzing in the neon haze. Thinking back on the hunger days when the pockets were thin and the nights were long. Now success sings a different song. Black jade hanging on my chest. Reminder that struggle creates the best. Pressure cooking greatness slow. Building power nobody knows. Temple bells in the distant rain. Echo wisdom through every lane. The streets taught lessons books never could. How to stay solid and understood. Heavy drums marching through the dark. Every dream leaving a brighter mark. Every move written with discipline. That's how champions always win. Hear the bass line shake the floor. Hear ambition wanting more and more. Hear the city breathing deep while the dragons never sleep. Knife chop.
The city remembers. The rain remembers. The struggle remembers. The king remembers.
Dark cloud floating above gold lights. Built through countless sleepless nights. Every scar became a badge of honor. Every season made me stronger. Silk shadows moving through the fog. Every block got a hidden dialogue. Every corner got a dream to chase. Every soul trying to find a place. I don't move for validation, I move with vision and dedication. Luxury came after loyalty. That's the formula that built me. Hear the thunder inside the bass. Hear the hunger inside the race. Hear the future calling loud. Standing taller than the crowd. No surrender, no retreat. Victory tastes incredibly sweet. The mission never truly ends. It only rises and ascends.
Kingpin trap sessions. Kingpin trap sessions.
Deep bass shaking every district.
Kingpin trap sessions. Kingpin trap sessions.
Every move strategic and specific. Dragons flying through the midnight sky. Street-born dreams that never die. Heavy crown but the spirit persists.
Kingpin trap sessions. Neon lights, dragon nights, deep bass, dark skies. The city never sleeps. Kingpin trap sessions. Forever.
Boss mentality. Let's go.
Yeah. Dark cloud
clouds hanging over city lights. Ghost of ambition roaming through the night. Black silk jacket, ice cold stare. Every move made with billionaire care. Street code written deep in my soul. Never switched sides, never lost control. Built from pressure, built from pain. Now my name echoes through every lane. Walk lanes dancing in the kitchen heat. 808s pounding underneath my feet. Knife chop rhythm mention every snare. Success floating through the smoky air. Old dragons watching from the rooftop edge. Guarding every promise, every pledge. Enemies talking from the shadows low, but kings keep moving while the weak move slow. Every scar became another jewel. Every lesson became another tool. Every setback brought a stronger frame. Now the city knows the family name. Hear the fire, hear the steel. Everything becoming real. Hear the bass, hear the code. Gangster trap reloaded, gangster trap reloaded. Deep bass shaking every road and block. Gangster trap reloaded. Built from hunger, now we on the clock. Dragons watching from the skyline glow. Fearless hearts where the cold winds blow. Heavy crown but we never fold. Gangster trap reloaded. Moon reflecting on the blacked out ride. Silent killers of the game inside. No panic, living in my DNA. Pressure only makes a better way. Red lanterns glowing through the rainy mist. Every dream turning into a list. Every goal getting checked off clean. Every vision sharper than a laser beam. Walk lane, beat bang. Everybody know we run the game. Knife chop, bass drop, bass drop, bass drop. Every rival watching from the block. Dark orchestra behind the scene. Violence mixed with a money machine. Cinematic life through the smoking haze. Writing legends in these modern days. Temple wisdom mixed with trap ambition. Every loss became a new position. Every challenge made the focus clear. Now success is standing right here. Hear the fire, hear the steel. Everything becoming real. Hear the bass, hear the code. Gangster trap reloaded, gangster trap reloaded. Deep bass shaking every road and block. Gangster trap reloaded. Built from hunger, now we on the clock. Dragons watching from the skyline glow. Fearless hearts where the cold winds blow. Heavy crown but we never fold. Gangster trap reloaded. Neon rivers flowing through the streets. Thunder drums underneath the beats. Every corner got a hidden tale. Every winner survived 1,000 fails. Steam rising from the midnight feast. Mindset stronger than a concrete beast. Focused eyes locked on bigger goals. Building empires while the story unfolds. Ancient symbols carved into jade. Reminders of the sacrifice it made. Nothing given, everything earned. Every bridge crossed, every lesson learned. Heavy footsteps through the stormy rain. Still moving forward through the pain. No retreating, no regret. Best chapter hasn't happened yet. Hear the dragons in the clouds above. Hear the city showing silent love. Hear the future calling out my name. Watch me elevate the game. The streets remember. The nights remember. The struggle remember. And the kings remember. Gangster trap reloaded, gangster trap reloaded. 808 shaking the foundation. Gangster trap reloaded, gangster trap reloaded. Built through dedication. Dark skies, bright goals. Fearless hearts, iron souls. Deep bass shaking every road. Gangster trap reloaded. Thunder rolling, neon glowing. Dragon watching, fire burning. The city breathes, the streets speak. Gangster trap reloaded. Forever. Gangster trap reloaded.
Painted on the city glass, fast money dreams moving, shadows pass. Red lantern glow through the pouring rain. Every scar carved from pressure and pain. Black silk coat with the dragon thread. Vision so clear, got the doubters scared. I was built in the fire where the weak collapse. Now my footsteps echo through the maps. Walk flames rise like a phoenix swing. Every lesson turned me into a king. Knife chop rhythm cutting through the beat. Heart still cold while success tastes sweet. Old souls whisper through the market haze. Speaking wisdom from forgotten days. I listen close while the bass line shakes. Every move calculated, no mistakes. Deep 808s make the pavement bend. Started at the bottom, now we set trends. Storm clouds gather, but I never run. Pressure only makes a sharper one.
Hear the fire, hear the steel. Everything becoming real. Hear the bass, hear the code. No mercy.
Take control.
No mercy. Gangster trap 2026.
Heavy bass make the skyline twist.
No mercy. Gangster trap 2026.
Built from struggle, now the crown exists. Dragons watching from the midnight glow. Fearless hearts where the cold winds blow. Dark ambitions in the mist.
No mercy.
Gangster trap 2020.
2026.
Moonlight reflecting on the blacked out ride. Silent confidence living inside. No loud talk, let the action speak. Strength is built when the nights get bleak. Steam clouds rising from the kitchen heat. 808s marching with the concrete beat. Walk clang ringing through the air. Signals that the boss is here. Every setback became a weapon forge. Every challenge crossed another gorge. Every enemy became a lesson learned. Every bridge lit after it burned. Dramatic screams in the background cry like a movie scene under stormy skies. Cinematic dreams turn reality. Powered by relentless mentality. Ancient dragons carved in the jade. Reminders of the sacrifices made. Nothing free and nothing owed. Every throne earned on a lonely road.
No mercy. Gangster Trap 2026.
Heavy bass make the skyline twist.
No mercy. Gangster Trap 2026.
Built from struggle, now the crown exists. Dragons watching from the midnight glow. Fearless hearts where the cold winds blow. Dark ambitions in the midst, no mercy.
Gangster Trap 2026.
Night market lights flicker in the fog. Stories hidden on every block. Every face carrying secret scars. Every dream reaching for the stars. Knife chopper, bass dropper. Heartbeat matching every clock. Walk clang, chain swing. Hear the sound of a future king. No fear living in my bloodline. Focused on the vision every time. Pressure cooking greatness slow while the world watches from below. The city taught me patience first. How to survive when things get worse. How to build when others quit. How to rise when darkness hits. Heavy drums marching through the rain. Victory running through my veins. I don't chase luck, I trust the grind. That's the code engraved in my mind.
Streets remember, the nights remember, the dream remembers, the king remembers.
Black clouds taking over neon signs. Destiny hidden between the lines. Every chapter written in persistence. Every level gained through resistance. Damn bells in the distance ring like a soundtrack for a rising king. Ancient roots and modern ambition. Perfect blend of vision and tradition. Hear the thunder in the bassline roll. Feel the power deep inside the soul. Hear the crowd from afar scream loud while the city disappears in clouds. No retreat and no surrender. Built for summer, built for winter. Every season, every year, the mission always crystal clear. Kings are born under flashing lights. They're built through storms and sleepless nights. That's why when the future arrives, we're still standing while the legends survive.
No mercy. Gangster Trap 2026. Deep bass shaking every district. No mercy. Gangster Trap 2026. Every move strategic and precise.
Dragons flying through the midnight sky. Street-born dreams that never die.
Heavy crown, but the spirit persists. No mercy. Gangster Trap 2026. Neon glow, dark rose, dragon souls. Heavy bass, the city never sleeps. No mercy. Gangster Trap 2026. Forever. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Knife chop, 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 chop.
Midnight, neon lights, rain falling on dragon streets. Street kings, trap mix. Yeah, the city got secrets. The city got ghosts. The city got kings. And tonight, we own it all. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Black clouds hanging over Chinatown roofs. Old souls whispering forbidden truths. Red lanterns glowing through the pouring rain. Every corner got a story of pain. Heavy footsteps on a stone brick road. Young king carrying a giant load. Built from hunger and impossible eyes. Now the city treat my name like guys. Walk fire jumping like a dragon breath. Every lesson learned from dancing with death. Knife chop rhythm hit in perfect time. Every move calculated in my mind. Steam rising from the midnight feast. While the predators search for the weakest beast. I survived every storm they sent. Turned every loss into confidence. Deep bass shaking every alley wall. Street king standing while the weak ones fall. Gold reflected in a puddle glow. Dark ambitions everywhere I go. Silent power never need applause. Respect earned following ancient laws. Old old traditions mixed with modern trap, writing history on the city map.
Hear the fire, hear the steel, everything becoming real. Hear the drums, hear the cold, street kings taking full control.
Street Kings trap mix, it always hit like thundersticks. Street Kings trap mix, build an empire from the broken bricks. Dragons watching from the skyline high, never bowing, never asking why. Heavy crown, but I carry it quick.
Street Kings trap mix,
moonlight shining through the kitchen smoke. Every promise made was never broke. Ancient symbols carved in the jade, every sacrifice eventually paid. Enemies watching from the shadows deep, plotting secrets while the city sleeps. But my vision stronger than they schemes, built realities from impossible dreams. Walk claim, bass slam, everybody know exactly who I am. Knife chop, beat drop, every move got the whole game locked. Dark orchestra playing in the back, violence riding over trap attack. Cinematic scenes through the city haze, living legends right in modern days. Cold wind blowing through the market lane, success washing away old pain. Still remember every hungry night, now my future glowing bright. Silk suit darker than a raven wing, every room feel different when I enter in. No fear living anywhere inside, only purpose and relentless pride.
Hear the fire, hear the steel, everything becoming real. Hear the drums, hear the cold, street kings taking full control.
Street Kings trap mix, 808s hit like thundersticks. Street Kings trap mix, build an empire from the broken bricks. Dragons watching from the skyline high, never bowing, never asking why. Heavy crown, but I carry it quick.
Street Kings trap mix,
city lights reflecting off the black sedan, master plan bigger than they understand. Every chapter written through hard times, every victory earned through sacrifice. Steam clouds floating through the restaurant doors, while the king prepares for bigger wars. Walk flames dancing like spirits alive, fueling every reason I survive. I don't move for attention, I move with intention. Build foundation stronger than convention. Every decision got precision, every vision got ambition. Every mission turn reality from intuition. Hit a deep bass, shake foundations. Hit a crowd across the nations. Hit the legends in the making. Hit a doubter slowly breaking. Ancient dragons in the clouds above, watching over those they truly love. Guiding warriors through the darkest roads, helping carry all the heaviest loads. Street kings never run from pressure. Pain transformed into hidden treasure. Storms only teach us how to stand. Power growing stronger than they plan.
Listen, the city breathing, the city speaking. Every alley got a heartbeat, every king got a story, every scar got a lesson, every throne got a price. Dark shadows under neon signs. Under neon signs. Yeah, dark shadows under neon signs, destiny written between the lines. Many try, but they lost direction. I stay focused through every section. Dragon eyes see through the skies, recognize truth behind the lies. Strong minds built from discipline, champions always play to win. Heavy droves marching through the night, street soldiers ready for the fight. Not with violence, but with vision, turning struggle into new positions. The kitchen heat became motivation, the street hustle became education. Every setback became preparation, every challenge built elevation. Hit a chop, hit a flame, hit a city, say my name. Hit a bass, hit a crowd, hit a future screaming loud. Street Kings trap mix. Street Kings trap mix. Street Kings trap mix. Trap Cartel. Meet 'em midnight. Yeah. Neon rain dripping down Dragon streets, 808 heartbeat under my feet. Dark silhouettes where the shadows dwell. Welcome to the kingdom of the trap cartel. Black clouds hanging over city signs, every move calculated 1,000 times. Old school wisdom with a modern plan, built an empire with my own two hands. Rock flames jumping like a phoenix rise, cold determination in my eyes. Knife chop rhythm cutting through the beat, every victory tastes a little sweet. Smoke curling high from the midnight spot, started with a little, now we own a lot. No shortcuts, taking no favors owed. Every brick laid on a dangerous road, every base shaking every alley wall. Strong survive when the weak ones fall. Respect moves faster than money here, real ones move without fear. Hit a fire, hit a steel, everything becoming real. Hit a bass, hit a cold, trap cartel in control. Trap cartel, trap cartel. Deep bass shaking every hotel. Trap cartel, trap cartel. Street kings moving silent and well. Dragons watching from the skyline glow. Dark ambition everywhere we go. Heavy crown, but we never fail. Trap cartel. Moonlight reflecting on black sedans, building futures with strategic plans. Every scar got a lesson attached, every challenge became a match. Red lantern glow through
the market haze. Lost souls trapped in the maze, but my vision cuts through the smoke. Every promise made, never broke. Walk, clang, bass, slam. Everybody knows exactly who I am. Knife, chop, beat, drop. Every rapper watching from the block. Dramatic strings in the atmosphere, victory sounding crystal clear. Cinematic scenes through the pouring rain, turning pressure into gain. Ancient dragons carved in the stone, reminder that the throne isn't loaned. You earn your place through discipline, not by luck, not by fitting in.
Trap cartel, trap cartel.
Deep bass shaking every hotel.
Trap cartel, trap cartel.
Street kings moving silent and well. Dragons watching from the skyline glow. Dark ambition everywhere we go. Heavy crown, but we never fail.
Trap cartel.
Dark jade hanging from my neck, symbol of respect I protect. Every road travel left a mark. Every victory started in the dark. Steam rising from the kitchen fire, fueling every dream and desire. Pressure cooking greatness slow, building power nobody knows. Night markets buzzing after midnight. Money moves hidden from plain sight. Every corner got a different tale. Every winner survived the gale. The city whispers through the fog, stories hidden in every block. Kings don't chase attention here, we chase vision year by year. Heavy drums like marching troops, 808 shaking rooftops. No retreat and no surrender, built to last through every winter.
The city breathes, the streets remember, the dragons watch, the kings assemble.
Black silk flowing in the wind, thinking 10 moves ahead again. Every setback became fuel, every hardship became a tool. No panic living in my veins, only focus through the rain. Every obstacle another test, every battle brings out the best. Hear the thunder in the bassline, hear the hunger in the grind. Hear the future calling loud, standing tall above the crowd. Street legends never disappear, their names echo year to year. Built on loyalty and pride, keeping the family unified. Dark nights made a stronger soul. Sacrifice became the goal. Now the skyline knows the name. Trap Cartel runs the game.
Trap cartel, trap cartel.
808 shaking every reel.
Trap cartel, trap cartel.
Street kings writing every tale. Dragons flying through the midnight sky. Fearless hearts that never ask why. Heavy crown but we prevail.
Trap cartel.
Neon lights, dragon nights, deep bass, dark skies. The city never sleeps.
Trap cartel
Forever.
Yeah. Midnight smoke in the alleyway.
Heavy bass shake the whole skyline.
Trap Mafia. Boss mode.
The city never sleeps. The dragons watch from above. Yeah.
Hanging over neon lights, ghost shadows moving through the endless night. Silk suit dark like a moonless sky, cold eyes looking where the vultures fly. Footsteps echo through the market street, gold ring shining while the bassline beats. No fear living in my bloodstream, built an empire from a broke man's dream. Walk, 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 fire dancing like a battlefield. Every scar became a stronger shield. Knife chop rhythm on the cutting board, every move calculated by the overlord. Smoke curls slow from the rooftop edge, loyalty sharp like a warrior's pledge. Enemies talk but they fade away, kings stay standing when the weak men break. Deep bass rumble like an earthquake hit, every room quiet when I walk in it. Silent power never need to brag, victory stitched in a black silk flag.
Steam rising, pressure climbing. Whole city knows the timing. One move, one code. Trap Mafia. Boss mode, boss mode, boss mode.
Heavy crown but I carry that load.
Boss mode, boss mode.
Hardcore while the bankroll grows. Dragons circle through the night sky glow. Deep bass shaking every street below. From the shadows to the throne I stroll.
Trap Mafia, boss mode.
Ancient wisdom rhythm mixed with modern crime. Every second measured, every move designed. Red lantern burning through the foggy rain. Built my kingdom from ambition and pain. Iron discipline inside my veins. Never folded under pressure chains. Every setback turn to rocket fuel. Every lesson written as a golden rule. Here to walk it, here to fire roar. Here to crowd scream, wanting more and more. Kitchen heat like a battlefield zone. Started with nothing, now I own my throne. Steam clouds drifting through the midnight air. Power moves happening everywhere. Old spirits watching from the temple gate. Taught me patience while I mastered fate. No shortcuts on the road to kings. Every victory comes with hidden strings. Dark orchestra behind the scene. Dramatic chords cut through everything. Cinematic life like a gangster tale. Still standing strong while the weak ones fail.
Eyes open, no sleep. Promises are mine to keep. One move, one go. Trap Mafia, boss mode. Boss mode, boss mode.
Heavy crown but I carry that load.
Boss mode, boss mode.
Hardcore while the bankroll grows. Dragon circle through the night sky glow. Deep bass shaking every street below. From the shadows to the throne I stroll.
Trap Mafia, boss mode.
Look around at the empire walls built brick by brick through the rises and falls. Every chapter written in the concrete dust. Every deal sealed with honor and trust. Dark J pinning against my chest. Reminder that survival is the ultimate test. Many came close but they lost their way. I kept climbing every single day. Wonder rolling over city blocks. Time itself moving with my clock. Heavy boots walking through the storm. Calm mind, keeping the vision warm. Mat chop, walk, pop, bass drop. Everything synchronized, everything locked. Golden dragons carved in the doorway frame. Legends live forever when they earned a name. Fearless spirit in the tailored code. Every word spoken keeps the ship afloat. No panic, living in my DNA. Pressure only helps me dominate. When the lights fade and the smoke unfolds, the strongest stories are the ones untold.
I came from darkness. I learned from silence. Every scar became a map. Every failure became guidance. Hear the steam, hear the fire, hear the city. Breathe in, the throne wasn't given. The throne was taken.
Boss mode, boss mode.
Heavy crown but I carry that load.
Boss mode, boss mode.
Hardcore while the bankroll grows.
Boss mode,
Fearless soul on the king's road.
boss mode.
Trap Mafia, forever in control.
Deep bass shaking the avenue. Dark skies painted in a different hue. Dragons watching everything below.
Trap Mafia, boss mode.
Boss mode,
Boss mode. Knife chop, steam rise, neon reflections, midnight ambitions. The city whispers one name. Trap Mafia, boss mode. Neon lights in the rain. Black Lotus rising again. From the shadows we came. Now the city remembers our name. Wah, wah, wah. Midnight rose, red skyline glow. Cold hearts moving where the dark winds blow. No fear, no mercy, no second chance. Every move calculated like a deadly dance. Black suits, gold chains, silence in the room. Enemies disappear and nobody knows who. Built from the bottom, now we own the night. Black Lotus, Syndicate taking flight. Hear the sirens far away, but tonight we're here to stay. Power, money, loyalty, that's the code inside of me. Black Lotus, Syndicate, rule the city, dominate. Neon dreams in every base. Leave no shadow, leave no trace. Black Lotus, Syndicate, black, 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 black. Rising higher can be stopped. Through the darkness, through the rain, we control the game. Dark alleys, fast cars, engines roar. Every street corner knows what we're fighting for. Empire growing, legends never fade. Every scar a reminder of the path we made. Red moon shining over concrete kings. Every victory comes with invisible strings. Trust is rare in a world that's cold. Only the fearless survive and grow old. Black Lotus, shadows.
Black